Hello and welcome to me still trying to fix my Jag. So, today we did some good diagnostics yesterday. Did a good amount of work, changed a few parts, none of which fixed it, but I do believe we have a reasonable idea of what's causing it. So it could be the fuel regulator, and that's what we're going to test right now. I got a new one in, so we're going to throw it in and hopefully it's good. It's the fuel regulator, and we're going to change it and everything's going to be fine. I really want this to work. Hello and welcome back to the ongoing saga of what in the world is making my Jaguar not run. Most recently, I pulled out the ECU, if you will. I think they're actually called the fuel control module, something like that. Just opened it up and carefully inspected it to see if I could see any, burnt components, anything like that, any discoloration from heat on the board. Didn't see anything that looks good physically. I also pulled out then the airflow meter, which is kind of this car's equivalent to a mass airflow sensor, only more important in this design, and cleaned it up really well, did some testing on it. So I'm about to put that stuff back in, see how she goes. Here we go. About what I expected. Well, on to the next thing, I suppose. We are back. Still, again. What I feared from pretty early on is that a likely culprit of our issues was our airflow meter, which is similar to a mass airflow sensor in a modern day car, but it's a bit more worse and a bit more fundamental in the system. I changed all the other things first because I was really hoping that it wasn't it, because they're kind of expensive and you can really only find them used, so you have to pay a good amount of money for a part that might be better than the one you have, might not be, might have 10 miles left worth, and it might have a few years. You don't know, and I hate that. So I did a bunch of looking, and luckily I was able to find one remanufactured one that I'm pretty certain will work for our car. Zip ties. Do we have zip ties?
Yes, we do.
Do you know where said zip ties are?
Yes, I do.
Can you acquire said zip ties? Yeah, no.
I'll be back.
All right, this is the one. Look at that piece of kit. Oh, that is crispy. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. So you know why the airflow meter is such a problem in these cars? See that? It's made in Germany.
Uh-huh. Okay. Here it is.
Not like this. It's exactly the same.
Is it?
What's happening now is we're either getting, somehow we're not getting enough air, or we're just getting more fuel than air. for some reason. The mixture isn't right. Well, hello. Here we are again. Back on the Jag. I got yet another new part. We have a new ECU. It's technically called like a fuel delivery unit or module or fuel control module, something like that. I forget. Anyway, so picked up a new to me, used one. So I'm gonna throw that in and let's see how it goes. Okay, we've got everything buttoned back up in the front here. Then back here, I threw in our new, you can see our new fuel control unit over there. Just have it plugged in, not put back into place. And we're about to crank it over and we'll see what happens. No difference. It's looking like I'm going to be redoing a lot of wiring inside of a engine bay. Joy. Well, looks like we have an Andy Jensen sighting here. Say hello to the camera. Hello. There you go. Okay, so I'm sure at this point, many of you are wondering and probably currently screaming in the comments, why have I done this? Why have I gone about trying to troubleshoot in the way that I have, where I'm mostly just throwing new parts at it? There is a reason for that, I promise. Yes, I could have gone straight into checking voltages, checking grounds, troubleshooting the proper way. But largely I didn't do that because again, the goal with this car is to make this my reliable daily driver. So a lot of these pieces are things that I wanted to change anyway. So it might as well just start with those pieces and hopefully that would do it. Unfortunately, it did not. So it is now time to start doing more proper troubleshooting.
So, where'd you go?
Well, I'm gonna pull the battery out and then start on a multiple day / hopefully not week project where we are going to pull basically this whole side of the engine off. Filter obviously is going away, airflow meter, fuel rail. I'm gonna pull all the wiring for the fuel injection system, just the engine bay part of it. We're gonna redo all the wiring, and we're also, depending how it looks when we get down there, I might also pull off the intake manifold, clean it all up, and it'll allow me to get to all the wires and vacuum lines underneath it to replace them, to see how it looks once I have everything else off. But yeah, that's what we're getting into now. So it's yeah, gonna be a blast. May I introduce you guys to the Yankee screwdriver? Invented in the late 1800s is when it came out. I found out like the end of the 1800s. So it has a couple features. You can either just have it be like a normal screwdriver, or it's just fixed. You can have it where it ratchets for on or off. But then also, the truly amazing thing about them is you flip this, wha-cha. And now, as you push, it turns, and you can, again, reverse it either way. Also, you just pull this little part here, interchangeable bits. They're pretty revolutionary.
You might say it's like a bit of Yankee ingenuity.
Why? So check that out. Boom, comes right on off. Done. I would like to introduce you all to this cup. This cup has drained the fuel from the fuel rail at least 3 times. It has held different thinners for cleaning brushes that I used. This thing has seen things, and it's still going strong. So we're about to use it again to drain yet again our fuel rail. It holds just the right amount. Check this out. Get it under there. Just the right size, just fits under. And bada boom, bada bing. Like it was made for it. Cup once again coming in clutch. Finagling out the fuel rail. There you go. Boom. Fuel rail out. That'll do. Okay, so currently I've started in on taking off. Oh, mama. Whew, wow. Okay, that's not breaking anything. There she goes. That was tight. The harness. We have our first sheared bolt.
Busted it with his sheer strength.
Oh, this might break too. Yep. It's gonna cause a lot of work for later us. And the big problem is later us isn't that far away. I think we need to jack it up and drain the coolant. Well, maybe not. Coolant rail is at the very top, so we'll lose a little coolant if we pull it, but probably not a ton. Alright. Where do you go? Just figuring out where all these wires go. This is a friend of mine. Oh! Sending a video of what his car currently sounds like when he starts it. I'll let you guys hear it. Oh! Oof! Yikes. Oof. Bigger pressure wrench. It's pronounced croissant. All right, big moment. I do believe I'm about to get the whole wiring harness, well, the whole fuel injection wiring harness pulled out. Man, I'll tell you what, these wires, so many of them are just so insanely brittle. So it's definitely a good thing we're doing this. You can't get it out. What in the world? You have to take the fuel rail, the coolant rail off to get this off. What? Alright, fine.
British.
Shut up. Oh. Well, it's it is two parts. That is more coolant than I thought would come out.
Some weird rain we're having. Is that algae growing in it already?
Yeah, it's all
Weird.
Well, on the bright side, the connector will come out now. Give it to me. Aha! Victory is mine. Alright, so now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you
Snap!
a very crusty, brittle fuel injection wiring harness for a Jaguar XJ6. We got our work cut out for us. Here, come here. Come over. Get some close-ups. Look at just everywhere you see. There's a break right there. Another one there. This wiring is just so brittle and just toasted. You can see all the brakes right in there. 1, 2, 3. Another one there. In fact, that wire's, even the wire's starting to break on that one. You can see our sensors are all corroded. Yeah, it was time. So, next step is we're going to rebuild this wiring harness. We are back on the Jag. We've got fuel rail, sorry, the coolant rail here, and had a couple of very stuck things. It took quite a bit of persuasion to get out. This little end here that was, excuse me, right there, it was solid. We had to hit with a good amount of heat and persuasion to get out, but luckily it came out. Here's our crusty old thermostat. Here's an example of a bolt that also was very reluctant to come out.
What are we filing on this here?
To make it more pretty.
Just smoothing out the radiuses and the plots and the whatnot.
Yeah, this little part here was probably banged on with a hammer or something at some point, so it was boogered up. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. But I mean, while I'm doing it, might as well, you know, make it look a little nicer. Alright, just got a bunch of vinegar here. Just gonna dump it in a 5-gallon bucket. Being that these parts are aluminum, we're just gonna give them a quick soak, not gonna leave them in too long. And then we're going to neutralize afterwards, and I think we'll go ahead and dilute the vinegar just a little bit with some distilled water as well.
Season to taste.
Yep. Tastes right.
One of the most underrated senses in mechanic work. Taste.
There she is. What is that?
What is that? That? Oh, I don't like the look of that at all. That's metal. That's metal.
So is that. More.
Oh no.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Oh no. Kidding me? Oh no.
Something is not doing well.
Oh no.
To me, it looks like part of a valve stem. And this may be part of a valve. Now, the head was replaced not all that long ago. So it could be from the old one. They just didn't clean out the intake when they put the new head on. That's possible. I really hope.
Panic. Much panic.
It's either not important at all, or it means we have catastrophic failure. Which I'm pretty sure we don't have catastrophic failure. I would say I'm 97% sure we don't have catastrophic failure.
Foreshadowing.
That's no. No foreshadowing for you.
Right. Hit the engine with some purple power. Now we're gonna give it a little rinse off. Yeah, already cleaning up a bit. Very nice.
3 or 4.